Alrighty then, folks. Hello then. Welcome back to some new Gundam Breaker. So, this is recorded a day or two after the new patch came out. I played a little bit more than I meant to last weekend, and then the patch came out, so, you know, the beginning of Chinatsu's kind of lagged. But they said they increased stability? They actually did! Like, I'm super surprised. I spent a couple of hours grinding the bonus stage, and got, I've completed, 14 sets now. I've gotten over 150 new parts and everything like that. But yeah, so they put out a patch either yesterday or the day after, or the day before. I forget exactly. I think it was Monday, but I could be wrong. All the note said is they had tightened up controls, they had increased stability a little. But we're gonna hit setup mode real quick, because I did change what I was using. It loaded. It didn't take a minute and a half to load anymore. It's ridiculous. I know this is how the game should have been originally, but after dealing with it for so long, it's crazy. I haven't played the final stage yet, so I don't know how that one's running, but I'm assuming that one doesn't chug as much either. But yeah, so I finally built a new one. Yeah, and I heard you guys, literally 12 people spammed all my videos. It was kind of a pain, but whatever. So this is Baked Salmon. I originally didn't plan on naming it that, but I wrote what I wanted to name it into my phone. My phone auto-corrected it to Baked Salmon, and I absolutely adore that. So we're keeping it, goddammit. It's great. So first things first, I got the Nightingale's Beam Tomahawk. I honestly didn't know the Nightingale was in this game, but it is, and it just randomly appeared. I'm still using the striker frame. I actually tried using out the purple frame, the search frame, and I was literally getting one-shot, by enemies. It was kind of freaking ridiculous. I also played with the gunner frame, which this frame is super fun to play as, but if you're not playing with people online, it's horrible. I was also getting one-shot. Enchanter, I really can't see point in ever using Enchanter, but I looked into it. But yeah, so I changed up a bunch of stuff. We are using the Hyper Dodds rifle from the Age 2 Magnum. Originally I was going to use the Buster Cannon, but I like how this one looks with the paint job. This is one of the pre-built-in paint jobs. I believe this is based off the GM Cardigan, but I could be wrong. But if you guys ever watched my Gundam Breaker 1 series, which I assume you hadn't since I was 3 years ago, I originally made a creamsicle mobile suit because I really like this contrasting paint job. The white and the orange. I don't really like the black as much, but I think it works really well with this. Also, you notice the funnels on the legs. There's a katana somewhere, and some other stuff. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. So the head, as you can probably guess, is a bale head. Though I added an extra V-fin. And you know that curved thing? You know what that is? That is the Turne's mustache, actually. I originally had given it a mustache because I found out you could give it a mustache, and I was like, everything I'm making is gonna have a mustache. But then I stuck it on its head and accidentally pumped up Y, and I noticed it looks so much better like this. I kinda like it. I don't like how it clips through everything, but I couldn't get into a position that looked good or wouldn't clip through, so I'm just gonna kind of ignore it. In my headcanon, the bottom V-fin is literally sticking through the mustache, they drilled holes through it and stuck it through, so it fits in place. It's not as bad as, filling it with cotton. The Gundam, or the body is the Lightning Gundam from Build Fighters Try. Basically a Zeta knockoff. I just liked how it looked better than the Zetas. Death Scythe arms. These were the strongest arms I could get. I had originally gone with the Barbatos Lupus arms, but you know what the stupidest thing about Lupus arms is? You punch with them. If you don't have a weapon equipped, you punch. You don't claw the fuck out of them like I wanted, because that was exactly why I had equipped. No, you punch them. That's crazy dumb. I wanted to scratch people, and I also set it up so the legs have a kick, or a kicking knee. Yeah, so we were kicking people upside the head and I wanted to like claw him in the face. It would have been amazing. I really like punching people with mobile suits. I find it funny for some reason. But yeah, we're using dual legs because we could kick people. The backpack is the Death Scythe Hellwings. I just liked how they look. It works really well, though it's kind of completely opposite what it is. Oh, and when it's zoomed in, it fills the whole screen, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. The shield from the Hazel. Again, I couldn't really find anything that looked good. And shield size in this is kind of tough. It's either way too big or way too small, and you can't really make them smaller like you did in Gundam Breaker 3. Because in Gundam Breaker 3, you could make them almost any size, and it was awesome. Yeah, we got funnel racks on the legs. Some extra thrusters under the arms because movement speed, or boost speed. And then an extra antenna at the top. Originally, why these two are open is I had the Kamaris antenna in there, but I had flipped it around so it stuck out the back, and like it stuck out almost vertically, so it looked like we had like a ridge of horns. But I eventually took it out because it didn't look very good. And yeah. Sadly, this game doesn't really let you use the X ability, so they are what they are. There's one choice for everything. So this build is a modification of what I had originally planned when I started playing this game. Before I knew customization was pointless and I just built for stats, which I will also say I have used every frame now, and Providence is just the best Gundam in the game, which is fucking retarded, but it is what it is. Providence stat-wise is better than everything else. Everything. No clue why, it just is. Yeah, this is a modification what I originally planned to build. I was going to give it some effort legs and give it like the 6-barrel missile launchers before I realized you couldn't use them, and I was going to use dual effort swords, which I didn't know the Nightingale was in the game at the time, and I didn't know how much I'd like axes, but I like the idea of using dual swords. That's why I wanted the Bale swords, but I don't actually enjoy them in this game. The quick attack is okay, but it like stun locks, and I'm not a part of that. But yeah, I was planning this for a long time. I've been playing around with this suit. So I will tell you this one is much, much weaker than the other one I was using. So I can't really one-shot anyone anymore, and I take a lot more damage. Because before I was playing for stats, and this one I'm just playing for playing. Yeah, let's go start some Chinatsu. Should be fun. Poor cat. Honestly, poor cat. I didn't think she was literally gonna go with that, but okay. Well, I mean, she's gonna become one of the leading Gunpla researchers in the world, which is one of the top-paying jobs in this world. Because remember, everything's decided by Gunpla. Which somebody tried to tell me that realism is a thing in this world, and it really isn't. I forgot what we were talking about, though. There's something to do with realism that was really stupid, that was like, one thing was realism and the rest wasn't. It's like, not how realism works, but okay. Also, I just want to let you know I am also firmly in the no selfie camp. So, fuck you, Chinatsu. Oh right, her last name is Sakurai. I always forget. Marika's, that is. Because, you know, Marika's her first name. Well, you see her boyfriend's threatening her to make her build... Insta Gundam and Snapla. I think my brain just broke. Well, you kinda are, except for I'm assuming something worse.
じゃないですけど、私もう帰らないと。今日はやることがあるから。
That creepy golden cosmos dudes make her dress up like Yonko. She makes a better Shino than she does Yonko, but still, he's making her. It's weird. She doesn't got the thick yet. She will one day. Just, she's first year still. And she called us leader.
昨日のことを謝ろうと思って探したんだけどいなくて、教室にいたら帰ったって言うからここで待ってたんだけど来なくて。マジか、どこ行っちゃったんだろう。
Well, she got a boyfriend. By boyfriend, I mean somebody's blackmailing
悪い
her.
んだけど、私
That's a common thing in Japanese school, right?
もう一回行ってみない？リーダー、ついてきて。
At least she actually calls you by something. Everyone else just kind of ignores your name.
桜井いるかな。あれ、なんか中から話し声がするよ。
He's probably also one of those guys who puts cologne on their clothes, not under.
桜井君。誰だ？
Part of this club?
それはこっちのセリフっていうか、ここは第08ガンプラ部の部室なんですけど。
そうか。こちらが挨拶するのが道理だな。私は榊志門。輝ける。
So he's actually called by Sakaki. Everyone else is called by their first name. That is way too confusing.
生徒会一派のチームが何しに来てるわけ？
なぜ私がこんなカビ臭いところに来ているか。理由は彼女から聞いたらどうだ？なあ、桜井くん。
何どういうこと？シモンっち、桜井になんか悪いことしてるわけ？それやばくない？
おいおい、勘違いしないでくれ。これは取引の結果なんだ。この物質は取り潰される予定だったが、私が買い取ったのさ。桜井くんが我がゴールデンコスモスのためにガンプラを作るという条件でな。そしてついに最強のガンプラが今完成したのだよ。
Dude, I have literally killed him like 6,000 times by now.
リーダー、桜井、こんなやつには絶対負けないし、私たちでやっちゃおう。
Not just in actually fighting him, but you fight him in the bonus stage as well.
私、実況の尺のリンコです。
Which I figured out about halfway through to just ignore everyone else and just grab parts and return them. Made me tons of money.
桜井マリカに組み上げさせた最強ガンプラで戦う榊志門のゴールデンコスモス。思いっきりデコられている上坂千夏のド派手ガンプラと共闘する反逆の旗印サイドゼロ。果たして勝利の女神はどちらのチームに微笑むのか。それではガンプラバトル。
It still floors me that Chinatsu knows so much about, you know, painting, and like everyone like, oh yeah, she knows her shit. She's just freaking crazy. Also, this doesn't lag anymore either. It doesn't look as good if you'll notice, like it's much lower poly than it was before, but it doesn't lag, which is kind of crazy. There's still horrible pop-in occasionally, but what can you expect? You can't make the engine any better. Though you can optimize it and do preloading, but I don't know if the PS4 allows preloading. Where like you load the stage in front of you. It has to. I know the PS1 could. I've never actually programmed for the PS4.
Golden Cosmos.
And that only sorta lagged. Remember that used to like give it a good 10-second split. I still don't know where the hell anything is on the stage. Thanks for the box. Plus, one thing I like about this is it does a ton of damage and it has range. Also, out-boosted myself, which kind of sucks. Again, why Kioski was nice. Oh, you asshole, you stole my box. Fine, you can have my box then. Oh, and you can't burning people non-committally like you could in the previous game, which kind of disappointed me as well. I just loved like burning fingered the fuck out of everyone for no good reason. I like the sound this is making. Yeah, because literally all we did was run around in circles, but whatever. I'm pretty sure I have all of this junk. Oh, I don't have a GM command hit. Watch this be the final thing I need. I've completed the full TM3, so I don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff. Oh my, I got like thrown super far. I think I've also completed the Blitz Gundam. I forget. How did we kill the box thing? We killed shitloads of boxes. Oh, they also made a change that you can only have your parts knocked off by another player, not by the AI, or not by the third party anymore. You guys played the objective? I got like all 4 of these guys easy. Assuming, you know, I can read a map. That's kind of rare sometimes. Oh, that is a wasp. I need to be careful. Oh, sweet. They also fixed the camera air quotes. I don't know what is going on right now. I honestly hadn't noticed the camera being that bad before, but they added some stability and stuff to it. I forget what exactly they said. They only put a press release out in Japanese, but like every website I saw had Google translated it and then posted it. So I went and actually read it myself, and thus I can't exactly remember what I read because I did it at work. So I'm an excellent worker. I don't care what you guys say. I do not. Stole my tool. Oh. Where's my box?
集中です。やりました。終わりました。
Ah, asshole.
これ
That
は
was
大
my
きなポイント
box.
です。やった。ポイントが入りましたね。プレイヤー5撃破されました。プレイヤー6撃破されました。このクエストはチームブルーが持っていった。レッドも負けていられません。
Pretty sure 20 points is enough, so we should be good
さ
there.
あどちらのチームが先に討伐することができるのか。
クエスト開始だ。私の華麗なるプレイ、その目に焼き付けるがいい。
I guess I'll go murder the Ptolemy
チー
now.
ムブルーポイント獲得です。さあ次のクエストもどんどん行きましょう。
なんだと。
やりましたねチームレッド。こ
Oh,
れは
they
大きな
did it.
ポイントです。
Okay. Works for me.
この程度のクエスト、アフタヌーンティーの片手間でもクリアできるさ。
お、敵じゃん。よくわかんない
Hey,
けど倒
Sakaki,
した
where
って言
are
うんだ
you
よね。
actually? Oh, there you are.
チームブルーポイント獲得です。さあ次のクエストもどんどん行きましょう。
I'm gonna laugh if it was a 30 requirement.
クエスト失敗だと。私だってミスくらいするさ。
It only lagged a little bit though in the whole battle. It's ridiculous. Ooh, luminescent armor. Yeah, so we got some impulse legs. We've got a twin beam saber from the Akatsuki. The head and the backpack from the GM command. And then everything else we already had. I need to get more shields. Oh, and apparently we returned a Balehead somewhere. Yeah, I need to get more shields. That's what I'm lacking. I have like the achievement for weapons and every other part and collecting 10 complete sets. But I don't have the one for shields just yet.
負けて当たり前じゃん。シモンっちハートで戦ってないもん。
Which, ironically, this is actually one of the games I'm closer to platinuming. If I play online, I'll actually probably get the platinum after I do all the stories.
人に組み立ててもらってデコってもらってそんなのはハートで戦ってるって言えなくない？彼も桜井も私だって自分で組み立ててデコってバトルしてる。それがガンプラバトルなんじゃないの？
君に何がわかる。このガンプラのために何百万かけたと思っているんだ。原型はもちろん素材や塗料も海外製の高級品、最新のバトルシステムまで第02ガンプラ部の部室に用意し、金をばらまいてチームメイトを集めたんだぞ。
Why did you import something when you live in Japan? They're produced in Shinjuku. They've always been produced in Shinjuku.
こんなカビ臭い物質を買い取ってまで組み立てさせたというのに無駄金だったよ。役立たずのスパイめ。
桜井は裏切り者なんかじゃないし、シモンっちと違って一人で戦ってたんじゃん。誰も頼らず一人でこの物質を守ってたんじゃん。サイドゼロはゴールデンコスモスみたいにお金で繋がってるチームじゃないよ。ハートで繋がってんの。サイドゼロはハートで戦ってんのね、リーダー。
No. I do it entirely for the money. I am bribable.
桜井は私らの仲間だよ。裏切り者なんかじゃない。
She's a goddamn
一
traitor
緒にバトって
and an
写真も
asshole.
撮った仲じゃん。
No, I said no selfies,
ちな
goddamn.
ち先輩。
金では買えないも
No,
のに
she
負
also
けたという
first
わ
time
け
calling
か。
her senpai.
乾杯だ。桜井君、非道な仕事をさせてすまなかった。代わりと言ってはなんだが、この物質は自由に使ってくれ。
bitch, we're demolishing this shit.
ありがとうございます榊先輩。
次は私が組み立てて塗装したガンプラとバトルしてくれるか。
もちろん。その時はみんなで記念写真撮ろう。
ならば最高級一眼レフカメラを用意しておこう。
そんなの漏れないしいらない。やっぱデコれる森アプリが最高っしょ。ほら桜井にリーダー勝利のポーズニコ。
Alright, so I imagine this will be her confession stage. Or it'll be this one and then the next one will be the confession stage. And then we'll have to fight the student council and then the president. I don't imagine she'll have anything extra like Ryoka did. But anyway, folks, that'll actually be that for this episode. If you liked it, you should like it. If you didn't, you should dislike it. Hopefully, next episode we'll get the other 2 stages done, and then we'll do the final 2 after that. Then we can finally move on over to Shion, which I still can't click over to, which is kind of annoying. And then once we get done with Shion, there's some bonus stuff to do. Then we should be done with this game, which should be interesting. Hopefully I'll get this done by the next patch, and then, you know, where your allies won't be as idiotic, they'll make the AI better, and you'll get the stuff your allies capture in battle. Which, to me, sounds really cool, and I wish they would have done it first. But the stability improvement and making the game actually playable is good enough, I guess. But anyway, folks, good night.